Welcome to Just Your Average Podcast. I'm Chad, that's Chris, and that's other Chris. Yep. How you guys doing today?
Losing my mind.
What's this, week 3 or 4 of coronavirus?
Yeah, I want to go back to work. I hate staying in my house all day.
Look, let people go back to work, and then when the numbers start climbing and more people start dying, which wouldn't exactly be a bad thing, we can then look at them and say, I told you so, and then just keep going on.
I don't know, it seems like the only people who are dying are in nursing homes, and they've been quarantined for years.
That is not true, because
Like,
there's actually a new run for children coming.
Of course.
What were you going to say, Chris? What were you going to say, Chris?
Heart attack has dropped, sharply, but deaths by corona have spiked. And heart disease used to be the #1 killer in America.
You know what has spiked since everybody's been on lockdown?
Divorce, suicide, alcoholism.
Domestic abuse.
Yeah, all those great things.
It's pretty awful. So I think we need to let
We're
everybody
social creatures. We're supposed to go outside and talk to each other, not stay inside and be scared of each other.
See, here's the thing. The people who would die are all the people that are in Congress right now that hold all of the money and power.
So would it be such a bad thing if people started dying again?
Just saying.
Speaking of people in Congress, you guys see what Ted Cruz did?
Oh, God.
No, that's actually awesome.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm actually down for this.
He created a bill. Of course my phone doesn't want to open up when I try
Do I see Nicole's hand peeking into the video every now and then, Chris?
Yeah.
Even though she doesn't want to be a part of the podcast, she wants to be a part of the podcast.
Her hand is
I
there.
can turn the handle. Yeah, she's smart ass.
My phone does this gate thing where it doesn't want to open up because the touch screen stops reading me touching it.
What phone do you have?
I got the $45 version of my previous phone instead of the $35.
Didn't you say it was an LG, though?
On tracking device.
I don't blame you.
So,
I do.
Texas Senator Ted Cruz announces a bill to halt U.S. funding for Hollywood studios that bow to China. So basically, all these studios that keep censoring their films and spewing Chinese propaganda are about to get defunded by the U.S. government.
That's fine.
I love that.
The bill won't pass, right? But the people who vote it down are the people we need to start paying attention to, because those are the people that are pro-China, anti-America.
And I'm excited, because then we won't get any more of these deleted scenes from Iron Man 2 or Iron Man 3, where they have this random, totally out of nowhere scene where Tony goes to China to, accept an award or do something stupid.
Yeah.
And then, what's her name?
The map of the world, and Taiwan won't be on the map. It's just it's stupid petty shit like that.
And Doctor Strange won't get ruined because of, what was the Tibetan monk thing?
Yeah. You're more worried about Disney movies. I'm worried about just film in general. Every movie I've seen now has to have a Chinese actor in it. Not saying that's a bad thing, but it's always Danny Yang or whatever his name is. And they always have to go to China for a little bit. And then they all have to talk about how great China is for just a throwaway scene. Let's go to China. And then everyone's like, all right. And then everyone goes to China and they all come back and it was pointless and stupid.
What do you think, Chris?
I fucking hate it.
This is what happens when you have two people named Chris in the podcast.
Well, you're other Chris. You're Chris.
I feel like there are more pressing things that we should be concerned about and more, interesting things that we could be dealing with right now. But yeah, sure, China is my biggest concern.
First of all, they even fucked with Top Gun.
What politician is doing in regards to China?
Do we?
Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi is blocking an investigation into the Chinese coronavirus origins and all that tax money that was sent to the Wuhan lab. She's blocking the investigation as to why U.S. tax dollars were funding the lab that was working on the coronavirus.
Look, what we need to do is we need to go into Congress and just remove all the people over the age of 60.
That would be
all
of them. The average age of Congressman 63?
No,
I have no idea.
What they're calling, I forget what they're calling them exactly, but it's these 3 young women.
Oh, God. The anti-Semite, the moron economist, and the regular girl.
Here's the problem. When they're all wanting to do more for America than the people who are preaching do more for America, you can't really call them any of that.
Yeah, you can. That Talib girl came out and said she hates Jews. Then there's...
Getting bullied.
Then that AOC tries to talk economics, but you can tell she didn't pass Econ 101. Because, like, come on, man. Like, some of the shit she says is really, 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 really fucking stupid.
What about the regular
and then there's
girl?
the other girl who just keeps her mouth shut because she's smart and realizes she has a target on her back and she just does her work.
It's gonna go to shit sooner or later, so I really don't care at this point.
I am excited about the Ted Cruz thing. It's like the first thing I've actually heard him do that isn't weird and creepy and dumb.
I like the gif of him reacting to the image where he looks like the guy in The Office.
I don't think I saw that.
Spills chili on himself. I don't watch The Office. He looks like that guy, and someone at a rally has a poster, and he just holds it up, and you see Ted Cruz look at the poster and just smile. So he knows he's a joke.
Yeah, it's Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin.
That's fine.
That was a sad scene.
I just don't care. It's so hard for me to give a shit about, like, a lot. I'm more concerned about, like, what's going on with, you know, everything in my current life rather than outside. So I know that's a shitty way to look at it, too, but it's just like...
It's about the long plan, man. I'm just looking...
We're all in it together.
I'm just looking forward to getting my unemployment finally, hopefully tomorrow. So I can pay bills.
Tomorrow, if you did it by Sunday.
Yeah, I did. And I could maybe buy a weed whacker. That's what I'm excited for.
My older brother spent his on a power washer.
Why?
Because he wanted a power washer. I don't know, he's buying tools and stuff.
Why? What's he gonna use a power washer for?
I don't know, he was spraying a fence yesterday.
Your dad's over. Stop spraying my fence.
See, here's my biggest problem when it comes to this whole unemployment thing. Why the fuck is unemployment getting an extra $600 a week? I don't fucking get it.
Shut down our entire economy.
So then what about all the assholes who are still doing the job?
Those guys got a pay increase.
No, because I sure as fuck didn't.
They didn't give you anything?
Alright, are you considered essential?
I'm like keeping everybody's places up and running, making sure that their servers are still working, making sure that they're not being taken down by some asshole in the middle of nowhere who's like, I can DUS you. Making sure that their computers are still working so they can sell everybody else their crap.
Pretty sure there's a website you can go on and ask for a pay raise.
It's not a matter of a pay raise, it's a matter of, I get that there's a necessity to give more money to the people who have been laid off. But it gives way too much of an incentive for people to be like, yeah, I can just go out on Corona.
So
do you just claim that I'm worried about Corona?
Hold on. So do you
already gaming the unemployment system? I know hundreds of people that work at Dunkin' that specifically ask for less hours to get more help from the government. That's always going to happen. Whereas you had people like me who went from making $800, $900 a paycheck down to $130. Like, what the fuck, man? I want to work. Why is my pay getting cut that fucking hard because someone's scared of a virus?
So to benefit what Chris was talking about, do you think instead of giving an extra $600, they should just look at everybody's average pay and just give them that every week? Instead of being like, here's extra money. Or do you think that'd be too much work for them to try to figure out?
No, it's not, because if they can get everybody's money together, they can collect taxes on it and keep a complete record of it just to be able to give us the money back that we overpaid in taxes on. It's not that hard to keep track of an average of how much you make.
Well, that's
literally just plug it into a computer and it runs.
Gap in pay, and some people are going to get way poorer, and some people are going to get way richer. At least this way, it keeps everyone kind of even.
We just need socialism. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, socialism sucks. It's evil.
You're gonna like stab me through the computer.
But it's the system we use, so it's the system I'm going to champion.
It's consistently abused, and that's
but it has yet to fail.
I mean...
It fails me every week.
This is kind of proving that capitalism can fail.
Failed. Because I can name you like 12 failed socialist states, but I can't name you one failed capitalist state.
Isn't China socialist? And they're doing great.
No, they're like social. They're like
social dictatorship.
They're a dictatorship. It's a big difference.
Oh, I can't even imagine living there. Imagine having them track you and all that stuff. Remember we talked about that?
Please, NPR, I was listening to them today. They had an official come on and talk about how we need to follow the Chinese model and, put bars on people's houses and chips in their skin and shit like that to deal with corona.
Ugh.
We're already being tracked, so I mean, it really...
I understand, but like, dude, don't augment my body. It's not fucking cyberpunk yet, I'm not ready for that.
No, that requires a degree of autonomy. If you're willing to give that up, that's a you thing. You fucking do that all you want. But it's like, you have to be able to give them the right to do that.
Benjamin Franklin said it best. Those who give up freedom for security lose both and deserve.
Wow, it sounds a lot like what's going on.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to be that cynical asshole. I don't want to be the piece of shit who's like, oh, well...
It's you.
No, because that's the problem. I want to be able to hold some degree of, like, normalcy across people. The issue that I take with a fair amount of the shit that goes on is it's like, there's way too much abuse in the system that can be abused and is abused, and then the people who don't deserve to get shit on and don't deserve to have terrible shit happen to, the system will fail them no matter what.
Yeah. Sometimes the bad guy wins. Sometimes
most of the time.
Sometimes the good guy wins. That's just life, bruh. The trick is learning how to make sure you win.
It's called money.
Yes.
And it all gets accumulated. It already is. We're all front ticking.
I mean, if you want to get real, we can talk about the Israel problem.
Anyway,
shit on the other side of the world doesn't matter to me at this
that
point.
has fingers in everyone's government and controls the International Monetary Fund and dictates U.S. policy and starts wars all the time and, has nukes but won't admit it, but then gets mad at Iran for having nukes but not admitting it, and then tries to get the United States to invade them. Oh, and when they attacked a United States naval vessel and tried to blame it on Egypt so we'd invade? Yeah.
So Chris,
That is a real deep rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's a fucking deep rabbit hole.
and we are going to save that for another episode. Chris,
Or just save it for the conspiracy theory moment.
Chris, how has all of this, messed your routine up? Like, your daily routine?
Me?
Yeah.
Other Chris.
I will say other Chris when I refer to other
I'm
Chris.
other Chris, remember?
The thing is that, I will never feel like anything is fucked with my routine. It's more a matter of I've gotten just significantly more responsibility for everything. And it's just like, alright, let's just keep fucking going with it, because...
Now, you're working from home a lot?
We were both talking, I couldn't hear either of you.
Are you working from home a lot?
Platitude. And we did it again.
Alright.
Slap the both of you.
Are you working from home a lot still?
No, I've decided to go out and work on site because if I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna catch it. Maybe I'll die and it'll just make everything a little bit simpler. But
It's awful. Nicole, punch him in the face.
no, because her sorry ass is just like it'd make my life a whole lot easier.
Ooh.
Oh,
Type
damn.
of relationship cast.
You shut up.
So, other Chris, how has this ruined your routine? This is going to be hilarious.
Oh, it's completely ruined my routine. See, I have a sleeping problem. I don't sleep well, but I know if I have to work, I force myself to sleep. Now that I don't have to work, I'm cool with staying up until 9 in the morning, and then sleep until 5 in the afternoon, and then just drinking nonstop all day, every day. This doesn't fucking matter, I'm not doing anything. There's no point.
Dude,
It's horrible. This sucks.
I was legit worried that you were going to sleep through this whole thing. And I was like, I was almost like, alright, well, I guess it's me and Chris, just like the old times.
I picked up Far Cry 4 for $11, or Far Cry 5 for $11. Played that for a good, 5 hours. Woohoo! That's what I do with my time. I miss walking around outside.
Then go outside, you idiot.
You can still go outside.
But I can't, I miss walking and talking and, going up to Joey and just hearing, a weird-ass fucking story that doesn't make sense. And you're like, all right, man. And I miss making fun of Jake. And I miss hearing Danny's fucking, stoner Cali laugh. I miss all that shit, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting stir crazy, especially having to deal with Riley 24/7. She just
her up outside.
Oh, dude, she's been getting. We have, literally go for walks now every day, a 45-minute walk, just so she can burn off energy. And she always has to bring her chapstick, so we have to stop every 10 minutes. So she's like, Dad, stop! Takes out her chapstick, puts it on.
Yeah, tell her the myth about chapstick.
What's that?
Give her a shovel, put her in the backyard.
Dude, she had
tell her to dig a hole.
She did. She found a little shovel and she was digging holes in the backyard. I yelled at her.
That's fine.
I don't want holes.
Land. You then plant things in that land, and voila, you have a garden.
She's gonna have random patches of flowers.
I don't know how the soil is in Chad's area.
I mean, look, it's probably better than nothing.
Yeah. Have her go door to door at the apartment complex and ask for money.
No, I don't trust those people. She was excited we found a quarter today.
What was that?
She was excited we found a quarter.
Oh.
And we found the monsters tunnel. She's very excited about that.
Is that an innuendo?
No, there's a weird sewage drain thing, but we call it Monsters Tunnel. No, but it's surrounded by skunk cabbage and everything.
Yeah.
So it's a little story we made up. It's fun.
That's fun.
Yeah, but I've been going crazy. I thought my house would be a lot cleaner if I was home all day, but having a child you have to entertain all day, it's really hard to clean, especially when you clean the living room, go to clean the bathroom, come out and the living room's trashed again.
Then you just stop giving a fuck,
Well, that's when you
dirtier and dirtier.
You just lose hope.
It's like that when nobody else fucking helps, and it's just like, alright, I've had enough.
Look, my thing is I look and I'm like, no one's coming over. I don't give a shit if it looks dirty,
Oh, it's not a matter of, people coming over, but it's like, I don't know. I have plenty of shit to say on that one, but I'm gonna...
About my house?
No, not, no.
I like Laundry Mountain. It's consistent.
I can't.
Laundry Mountain.
I basically can't. I know the pants that I need to wear every day, the socks that I use, the underwear that I use, the shirts I use. That could all fit in one drawer. I couldn't do
No, I run downstairs and search through Laundry Mountain every day for clothes. And I will never show Laundry Mountain on camera.
Dude, I like going over Chad's house. It's like a sense of normalcy to see a giant pile of clothes and just be like, yep, Chad's still alive. Things are still good. When I don't see Laundry Mountain, that's when I start to worry. Because is Chad in danger?
No.
Run out of clothes?
This week I'm hopefully gonna fix it. I actually cleaned the whole other side of the basement.
Yeah, he just rearranged.
Look.
Oh my god, he actually did it.
No, that's because you didn't turn it all the way around to see all the shit on the other side. There it is.
What, it's a monitor? I have the beer thing and I get the heater. You guys are assholes. Demeaning my hard work.
Demeaning shit, I'm just calling it how it is.
I'd show you guys my room, but the alcohol's piling up and it's getting scary.
You don't need to see my disappointments, it's fine.
I trip over bottles now, getting out of bed.
Oh yeah. Do you guys know what's hilarious? We touched upon this on Cult Culture. Remember, we were talking about how Trolls 2 made a shit ton of money opening weekend.
Yeah.
Well, now it's broken, it's beat Trolls 1 by a landslide now. And it's making so much...
Shit, dude.
It's making so much money that AMC is refusing to play Universal movies in their theaters now because they're so mad about the amount of money they lost by them releasing it digitally.
No, that's not what it is.
Yeah.
I read up on this one. the reason they're pissed off is because Universal wants to now release movies both on VOD and to theaters, and AMC believes that's a violation of the unspoken rules of like how movie distributors are supposed to work.
Now, this can be fixed with a contract negotiation.
But it's the unspoken contract.
I understand the unspoken rule.
They don't want it. They don't want
I kind of agree with that. Like, imagine owning a theater and then the company goes, peace, and you're just like, yo, no. You release your shit here, buddy. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
So you think they should give them a head start, like opening weekend and opening week in theaters, and after that, it's all free game?
No.
What if they did something like, we get half of a percentage of all profits made off the movie? That's still like a couple $1 million, you know?
There's actually movies, I wish I remember the name, but there's some indie movies and stuff that are actually doing that, where like a certain percentage of the VOD sales are going towards the movie theaters that it would have played in and stuff.
Yeah, but they're not big movies that, you know, made
a lot of money,
$10 billion, and...
It's the movies that are like, we want to make our money back.
I'm pretty sure Terrifier made $3.50, because I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that paid for it. But,
that's a very popular movie.
Don't care. I didn't like it.
I heard about it.
You didn't even watch it, Chris, so be quiet. Rent it.
Watch it.
It's bad.
I like it. It's
Chad, I have a question for you, quick. What's best in life?
What's what?
What is best in life?
What's best in life?
You're trying to make a reference, and it's just like...
Yeah. His brain is...
I don't know what you're talking... What?
To crush your enemy, to see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their winning.
What?
Come on. Never mind.
You can tell me later. I'm tired.
Like your soul slowly get crushed when you try to...
Because it's like I tell Chad to watch Conan, and he was like, I watched it, it's great. And then I give him the most popular quote from the movie, and he's like, what?
Which Conan? Because
That's the first one. Barbarian.
They're both good movies. That's what's worse, is like, I can't say that and rightfully be like, yeah, which one? Because they're both great. They're both pretty good.
You can tell Kareem Abdul-Jabbar cannot act.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, his character as just a giant black dude with a mace is just cool as shit, you know? Like, he's all about defending that princess, and he's like head and shoulders over Arnold, and you're like, that's a tough motherfucker.
And to be fair, I watched it on my cell phone, so I have to watch it on the TV one of these days.
Dude, it doesn't matter if it's on a phone or not.
Yeah, it's such an interesting movie.
We will talk about it. If you want to be on the cult culture for that, Chris, you can. Because I either want to talk about the first two Conans or do...
Really?
Of course. Or do a comparison of the first Conan and the Jason Momoa Conan.
I watched the first 20 minutes of the Momoa one and turned it off.
Yeah. I watched all of the Jason Momoa one. There's no fucking comparison between the two.
I guess the Momoa one is truer to the books, though.
That doesn't matter to us.
Because I don't think he was so, like...
Comics.
Because in the comics, I don't think he was as jolly and as, like, nice than he is in the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. Because the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, he's like a chill dude.
Did you ever read the What If with Conan and Thor?
No.
Thor gets teleported to Hyboria, and he's like, he meets Conan, and he's like, I'm the god of thunder. And Conan's like, oh yeah? And then he goes to use his powers, but since it's a different universe, he doesn't have his powers. And Conan's like, yes, some god, and just beats the shit out of him. It's like rad. But then they climb Crom's mountain together.
Really?
Yeah, and they meet Crom, and Crom's an asshole, so they beat up Crom together.
I am very sad that this is the first time I've seen Conan. I don't know how that movie slipped through the cracks in my life.
Because you're not an actual man. All real men have watched Conan.
You're the worst.
That's like the limitation. If you see Conan, you're officially like...
It's like, my looks are deceiving, but I've seen Conan, so I'm a man.
So, you know what else is terrifying?
Oh, God.
These giant hornets.
Those segues are pretty terrifying.
These giant hornets coming from China.
No, I thought they were from Japan.
Are they from Japan?
From Japan.
How are they getting here? What was it, like a Simpsons thing? Where it comes in like a package?
Where the fuck are you getting your information? That's a real question.
You never heard about that?
The international trade, dude. This shit happens all the time.
Ugh.
Like, some bugs get on a boat, they survive the trip, they show up where they're supposed to go, and now they're here.
I just say that Patty and I were talking about it, and Riley was in the room. Then Riley goes outside and sees a bumblebee, and she freaks out thinking it's a big giant bug.
No. The giant hornets are like this big.
Dude,
What?
the size of your fucking hand, dude.
Dude, fuck that. If I saw that, I'd get like...
True documentary where the giant hornets attack the bee's nest.
No.
And like, they just rip the bees' heads off, yeah.
And then the bees swarm the hornets and create, like, heat that's like 800 degrees and burn the hornet to death.
Yeah, it just
Oh my
beats it alive.
God.
Yeah, no, it's fucking impressive.
Rad as fuck, dude. It's like the most metal shit in the world. They just thousands of bees sacrificing themselves to kill one hornet.
Oh, no, they don't have to sacrifice themselves.
No, I mean ones that are just getting killed in the effort.
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Imagine seeing one of those things flying at you. You didn't have like a tennis racket or anything.
I was just about to say I'd run for a tennis racket.
Dude, you need more than a tennis racket at that point. Just get a metal baseball bat and hope to God you can swing hard enough.
Dude, we had these fucking insane black wasps over the summer coming off the Mexican boats that were like this big, right? So like about as big as your thumb. And one landed on this kid Eli, and we're like, don't move, and he had the scanner, and he just went smack, and he smacked it off him. It like spiraled, and then came back at him, and he whacked it again. And then we were like, run! The stinger was like visible, like it was huge, and it was like this big, scary black wasp, like jet black, like it was horrifying looking.
Now, do wasps have like any purpose in nature? Or they
No,
just
to fuck other things up.
they're just dicks?
They're
They're
just
like mosquitoes. Like, mosquitoes don't have a point.
they're food. Mosquitoes are food. It's hard to eat a wasp.
Imagine seeing a frog just like grab a wasp, rip the stinger out, and just go. Ah.
I mean,
That'd be badass.
no, because there's the tarantula hawk wasps that
Oh
like
my God.
lay their egg inside a spider, and then the babies eat them from the wasps are made by sea.
So the tarantula hawk, its poison will paralyze a tarantula, like a full-size tarantula, which is like almost double the size of your hand.
Yeah.
It will then flip it over, lay its eggs on the underside of its legs, let the tarantula go, and the eggs hatch, eat the tarantula from the inside out. It's just like, alright.
That is
Man,
gnarly.
You're the most annoying enemy in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Fucking Cazadors, dude. Fuck that shit.
Did you guys ever run into the aliens in Fallout 3?
Yeah.
Did you ever beat them? Can you beat them?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole little DLC where you play around with them.
Oh, I
What
never
was
played
that?
the DLC.
Oh. No, there's no DLC with the aliens in Fallout 3.
Which one is the one where you get sucked onto the spaceship?
I don't know. I don't think it's... I know that the spaceship can crash land. You can get the ray gun from there and kill the alien.
I think that's New Vegas. And I think Fallout 3 has you get abducted, because there's a whole mission where you're running around and you keep getting these, like, logs. And then Fractured But Whole, the South Park game, made fun of that, where you go on the alien ship and you keep finding the logs, and the guy's like, I'm so scared, but I promise I'll keep making my logs.
And I don't remember.
Super hard.
I just remember being so confused. I was like in back of Megaton or something, and all of a sudden an alien comes and just kills me instantly.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of Fallout 4 then?
Huh?
Okay, I'm thinking of Fallout 4, because that's the one where the ship will crash. I never played 3. Alright, never mind.
You
Oh.
never played 3?
Did you really never play 3? Dude, it's like $5 at GameStop. You should buy it. It's
Yeah,
definitely worth
The
playing.
gold, the Game of the Year edition is mad cheap. You get all the DLCs and everything.
It's worth it, trust me.
I really wasn't a fan of, like, Fallout 4.
Well, that's because Fallout 4
Well,
was
4
a...
sucked.
Yeah. Fallout 3 was a great game, dude.
New Vegas is the best. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm just not a fan of, like, the Fallout style.
Yeah, that Bethesda game, it's all the same. The game gets any better. Yeah, I know.
Like, at least Skyrim is, like, different enough to be like, yeah, you can run around and, like, it's the medieval times. It's like, I can at least get to a little bit more.
My gripe with Skyrim is I started with Morrowind, and in Morrowind you could do anything. And then when you get to Skyrim, you can only do 3 things. And it was just like, come on, man. They took spears out of the game. I love spears.
I definitely think you should play Fallout 3, though.
That's probably not gonna happen.
Or just watch a fucking, Fallout 3 movie and just watch all the fucking cutscenes.
Just watch the FMVs.
Have you been playing Mortal Kombat at all?
No.
About it.
You're the worst. You said you were gonna play it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, then Final Fantasy VII came out, and then
Hey, that's a good excuse.
like I'm not gonna get into it right now.
Yet?
Huh?
We'll get into it in the next. But yeah.
Wow, you have Nicole there. You guys play 2-player.
No.
No.
I don't think
Nicole's not allowed to play video games with me.
She sits and
No,
watches.
I don't think she'd play Mortal Kombat.
What if she's like, I don't know, picks up the controller and double perfects you, and it's just like, nah, it's not my thing, and just puts it down.
Can you force her to play? Vic, you will play in Evo.
She's been playing Animal Crossing. Like, I think she's got almost 150 hours in Animal Crossing.
I wanted to Switch just to play Animal Crossing, but they're all sold out. Still.
Yeah, the dude at Walmart's like, they're not even making them right now because of this whole coronavirus thing, and they're all sold out.
It's because people are fucking scalpers and they're charging
600 fucking 600
$1,000.
Oh my
And I
god.
was like, do I?
Yeah.
The highest one I saw was for 600.
Tickets on Reddit though, 'cause I'm kind of...
Do you want to be a part of the podcast?
Wait, what was that unknown
Do you
voice?
want to be a part of the podcast? Alright, smart ass.
What did she say? I didn't even hear her.
Don't worry. Yeah, I
What about Reddit? So opinions immediately discarded.
shut the fuck up. So I actually have a program that I'm running on my computer. It's called RTX Voice. Basically, it cuts out a lot of background noise. So, like, if I sound significantly better, good.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not catching a lot of reverberation, but it's been working well. So that's what I've been trying to use a bit more.
No, you both sound great. Like, this is way better than last time.
I'm really self-conscious about my voice, but that...
Well, you do sound like this.
Yeah, talk about Evo?
Want to talk about how Evo got canceled, and now they're planning on doing an online tournament?
The only fucking tournament I wanted to see was the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Invitational, but since you can't buy Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and there's no online servers, tournament's canceled. Thanks, Evo. Thanks, Corona.
And next year they're not even gonna have it either.
That one kind of sucks.
I wanted to see Chris G play again. I was so psyched.
I wanted to see Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox can't play Marvel because the game's too complex.
Sonic Fox looks like fucking idiot.
He's so
Sonic
annoying,
Fox,
dude.
I like watching him in tournaments because he's not allowed to talk. You know what I mean? But when he starts talking, it's like, alright, buddy, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because everybody fights online just says he's spamming. It's pretty awful.
I mean, yo, if you can't stop the spam, sucks to be you. Play Marvel, dude. Marvel is nothing but spam.
Really?
It's fucking... You can get 150 hit comboed just because you didn't block at the right time.
Ugh.
And then your 3 characters are wiped. And it's just like, well, get better, bro, you know?
Get good.
How do you think this online tournament they're planning is going to happen?
The only game with good netcode out of the games they showed was Street Fighter V.
And that's not even that great to begin with.
Exactly.
So you think they'll bring Mortal Kombat in?
No.
Mortal Kombat has a better netcode than most of the games on that list. But I think this is Mortal Kombat's way of being like, see, we were smart to do our own tournament, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
KI, Killer Instinct, and Skullgirls have perfect netcode. In
Really?
fact, if you guys own either of those games and you go online, you get matches instantly, ranked matches, like boom, and there's zero lag. It's
I
fucking
had it on my
awesome.
phone for a while. It's a good game.
Yeah, but Tekken Online's not that bad, is it?
Yeah,
I'd never had that much trouble with it.
I know, but you're not trying to run a tournament with people in the United States playing with people in Japan. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Also, Tekken has a big Saudi Arabian player base, so now try to get people from Saudi Arabia to play with Japan, who are also trying to play with people in America and people in Brazil. Like, it's gonna be a clusterfuck. They fucked everything up.
So you think they're going to have like a country tournament, then the leader of each country will play each
That's
other?
not the point of Evo. Evo is the world. It's the world tournament.
Yeah.
You know, chopping it down to regions is bullshit.
Yeah, but then you have the winner of the region fight the other countries.
But that's usually how it goes. But at the same time, some nobody, some online warrior in America who's never played in a tournament before, shows up and just starts whooping Japanese players, and you're like,
So
this
fucking kid picked up a controller off the shelf and was like, "No, this game plays." It makes it to Evo center stage.
That actually happened like 2 years ago. That little kid who was like, whose dad went with him and stuff, and he just entered pools and got all the way up to top 32. And it's like this 13-year-old kid who's just like, I don't know, I like Street Fighter. And it's like, yes,
It's like,
that's what
you're a
Evo's about.
prodigy. Can we?
That's what Evo's about.
Well, guess what? It ain't gonna happen.
I know.
I'm just mad. This is the first year I was actually gonna watch Evo.
I always still watch it, of course.
Well, Evo for like Smash was really interesting. Evo for Street Fighter is really interesting. Marvel vs. Capcom has its moments.
Dude. Marvel has some of the hypest fucking moments.
Oh yeah, like the older ones, but I mean,
Not what is it, Infinity or whatever the new one is? That one's trash. Fuck that game.
What else was there?
Sam Show was going to be there this year. Brand Blue was going to be there.
Dude, Dragon Ball Z Fighters is apparently like.
That was going to be hype as fuck.
Yeah.
You know that was going to be awesome.
I've been watching some Dragon Ball Z Fighters stuff. It's actually really impressive.
Dude, I love that game.
I don't think I can get good at that game.
Dude, it's all auto combos, meaning square, 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 triangle, triangle, triangle. Boom. There you go. You just did a 12-hit combo.
See, my dumb brain just keeps thinking of Mortal Kombat where I'm like, try other buttons with the buttons.
No. It's a simple game. Easy to learn, hard to master.
Yeah.
It's like Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Dude, Smash's online sucks. How are they going to do an online tournament for Smash?
They're not going, you don't.
Yeah.
Don't do an online tournament for Smash.
Oh,
Rule
shit.
1.
Ugh.
Fucking Evo's dead this year. And they canceled E3. You know?
E3's not that big, if we're gonna be honest.
Dude,
It's where I go
PlayStation...
see fucking awesome trailers.
Yeah, but you gotta realize,
Solid
PlayStation
trailer.
wasn't gonna be there. I think Xbox said they were gonna have a smaller thing. Nintendo, I don't think was
Yeah,
gonna be
who
there.
gives a fuck about Xbox.
Ubisoft is gonna probably do their own thing.
Sony and Nintendo are the two big, like, E3.
Nintendo does its treehouse, and then Sony's been kind of like doing their own like treehouse thing.
And plus, Nintendo does Nintendo Direct all the time. Like all those little
Yeah.
things, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
but that's because they have a base that's like, hey,
Loyal.
fucking check out our shit. And everybody's like, yes.
They have a loyal and rabid fan base. Nintendo cultivated like a really good, like they'll always have people buying their
They
game.
started with the parents, and now the kids are now doing it.
Exactly.
And
Just
if
like
I-
Sony, like, everyone will always buy Sony to play Final Fantasy. You know?
And if I could, I would jump on the Nintendo bandwagon immediately, but all the Switches are gone.
Yeah. Whereas Microsoft has Master Chief and
Yeah.
Killer Instinct.
Banjo-Kazooie. They
No.
ruined Banjo-Kazooie.
That's because they bought Rare, and Rare made Killer Instinct and Banjo-Kazooie and all the other good games.
Bugsy. Not Bugsy.
Conquer.
Conquer, yeah.
And it's like they ruined it. So it's like,
You know what's sad too?
KI's rad.
it matches up to the SNES one.
You know what's sad too? Before Microsoft bought Rare, Rare was just doing like remakes and stuff like that, like working on
Yeah.
dumb shit.
When Microsoft bought Rare, there was a lot of potential. And
Yeah.
then they made
They
nuts and
squandered it.
bolts. Yeah, and you're just like, huh?
And what is Rare doing right now? What's the next game they're making?
Nothing.
Oh, well.
Because I got that backwards. I think
Some
I think-
will have probably.
no, I think I got it backwards. I think Microsoft's having them making the remakes and doing the remasterings and doing all that dumb shit. It's
Like
one of
Sega
the two.
does. Sega shits out a Sonic game and then releases the Genesis pack for the 15th time. You want to play Golden Axe 3 again?
Yeah, but now
Next 2 was where it was at.
yeah, but now Sonic is banking on movies because Sonic made a shit ton of money. And if this coronavirus thing didn't happen, it would have made so much more.
Dude, if Sega pivots into movies and we get an Altered Beast movie, I'd be so psyched.
Now, what are like the top? I wasn't a Sega kid, so what are like the top Sega games that they can make movies
Streets
out
of
of?
Rage, Sonic.
Sonic,
I can say Golden Axe. Golden Axe is pretty good.
Golden Axe was fun as fuck. Sonic Spinball.
Mr. Robotnik's Meat Beater
Yeah. Fucking Toe Jam and Earl. Was that Sega or SNES?
That was Sega.
Yeah, I believe that's Sega.
Oh, Vector Man.
Nobody's fucking heard of Vector Man. I've heard of Vector Man, but nobody else has.
Play Fighter.
Oh my god.
I owned a Genesis, and I had like a refrigerator box full of cartridges, and I sold it for like $100 when I was like 10.
You
And now you
idiot.
think about that every day. I'm like, if I had that, that's like a lot of money. I'm such a
That's
fucking
like
idiot.
at least $500,000.
Yeah.
Well, that was like me when I sold my NES to my substitute science teacher with games for like $30 so I could buy beer.
Yeah, that's depressing.
That's just dumb.
Oh, that the X-Men game, Mutant Apocalypse, or
Sega presents the X-Men. Imagine if they just made an X-Men movie and Marvel's like, what are you guys doing?
yeah, right.
It's our property.
And then Marvel's like, check out this new X-Men, and it's like Safe Space and Snowflake the movie, and everyone's like, fuck you. What are you doing?
Have you heard about those, Chris?
Letters to open the gate.
There's no way he hasn't.
Did you hear about the new Marvel characters like Trailblazer, Snowflake?
One of you motherfuckers speak at a time.
I was only talking. No, they have like these new SJW characters called like Trailblazer, Safe Space, Snowflake.
I really hope that they're just like fucking.
No, dude, later on, YouTube, like, the creators talking about them. And then they have, like, these revamped versions of, like, Cyclops is a girl now. Gambit, that's a girl now. And, like, it's awful.
That doesn't matter to me. I don't give a shit if you want to make a male character or female
Which is
character.
fine.
Yeah.
However, the most important part about that character is their gender.
That's the problem.
First off, the writer is non-binary and identifies as some other, made-up stuff.
As a toaster.
Yeah, it's identity politics being shoved down our throats again. Just write a good comic book. I don't care who the character is. Just make it good.
And the writers are like, they put all this time. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Go ahead, Chris.
Just don't. Like, if you're gonna make Scott Summers female, fine. You can make Jean Grey male, fine. Like, go for it. Fucking have a ball with it. But don't, like you said, don't go shoving it. Don't shove it down your throat.
It's like that panel I read you from Thor, the woman Thor run, where dude, that run sucked. They had Thor's grandfather, like, in the comic panel, they censor out what he's saying, and for some reason, Thor's grandfather is, like, making fun of Israel and being, like, misogynistic, and, ooh, that's too racist for comics, and it's like, what are you doing? Who's this for? Who's reading this? And it's like, yes! You know? Like,
Thor is a fucking Viking.
Oh my god.
Shit. He wanted to drink beer and fight
Thor's grandfather would not give a fuck, you know?
He's like, you're a warrior, you died, cool, Valhalla,
And-
let's go drink.
Thor's grandfather would wake up and go, where are those dark elves? I want to go fuck some shit up. You
And
know?
Chris, some of the new characters of the, what was it, the Age of Adam or something like that? Children of Adam. One of the characters has a TikTok. That's one of their personality traits. The other one is a moderator for the mutant Reddit page.
Subreddit.
The subreddit for mutants.
One of them is a fitness influencer on Instagram.
One's a cosplayer.
Here's the thing. You can make at least the TikTok and the Reddit thing, like, you
No.
can make those funny. But when it comes to a point of, like, everything else that goes with it, it's like,
Chris, they're not making it funny. They're making it dead
That's
serious.
not the point, though. They're
but
trying
you can make those funny.
No, because next year that people are going to be like, what is TikTok? They're trying to be like, we're making comics for the now. But in a year, people are going to be like, remember Vine? Remember TikTok? No.
Yeah, it's trying to pander to your audience so hard that you forget your audience is going to change in like a week. So it's like,
And the average comic reader is like starts at 35 years old, 30 years old,
yeah,
and up. It's not.
like one of my favorite. This is just kind of an offshoot, but I think it's still relevant. Is they were trying to social justice Hercules. And I don't know if you guys know anything about Greek mythology, but Hercules is kind of like a rapist, murdering asshole. And so, like, Captain America is, like, mad at Hercules for, like, calling a woman a wench. And he goes, what would your father think? And then it cuts to Hercules like, what? Like, my dad's Zeus. He rapes people all the time.
People as a goose.
Like Hercules learns his lesson, but as me knowing Greek mythology, reading that, going, well, Hercules is just gonna go, my dad does the same shit, so I guess everything's okay, you know?
Dude, you read it, Greek mythology is really fucked up.
It's so fucked up.
It's like Aphrodite's a thing because Kronos' balls fell into the ocean and made Aphrodite. And it's It's like, alright.
Kronos tried to eat all his kids, so Zeus beat him to death.
Yeah, his mom was like, alright, I'm gonna hide this one because you killed the rest of them.
And I'm gonna switch the baby out with a rock, and you're
dumb enough to eat the rock.
Imagine, like, following these gods and actually worshipping them.
Because you know what? You wake up, you die when you turn 30, and someone's trying to kill you at all times. So why don't people live on mountains and throw lightning bolts? You know, it's crazy, dude.
So yeah, let's make up some crazy shit. Why not?
No.
Okay, right? We're all gonna die in a week.
Now, what do you guys think of the theories that all these ancient, like, Zeus and drawings and stories are all actually aliens coming down, riding on chariots and doing all that stuff?
I mean, it's possible.
Don't-
This segue was fucking decent.
No,
At least.
Don't give me that look, because these are actually real theories that I explain horribly right now.
And that's the thing. I'm not saying that it's not possible, and I'm
aliens.
What?
Yeah. We've all seen Ancient Aliens, where they do that whole, like, maybe Zeus was an alien, because we saw this one cave painting where it looks like he's wearing a space helmet. I don't know. And you're like, yeah, I don't know either. That's fucking 8,000 years ago.
Yeah,
I
but
don't fucking know.
it's not even that, though. You have
Yeah.
all these different cultures referring to pretty much the same being as a different name, but each being has the same powers, the same likeness, and all that.
That could just be something humans always think of, is this one idea. Like, dude, wouldn't it be sick if, like, when I got stabbed, I didn't get stabbed because I was super strong?
Yeah, but
Like, that's
each
just a reoccurring myth.
yeah, but each people has like different like creatures and gods and everything, but they all have like the same kind of powers and everything.
That's what I'm saying, though. That just might be how the human brain works.
See-
We're all the same animal. You know, we just think sort of differently, but everyone still kind of has the same concepts.
So what's
We're all
that?
the same kind of fucked up.
What's that
Yeah.
called? Where everybody in a certain area has like kind of a telekinetic.
Collective consciousness.
Yeah. Do you think it has something to do with that around the time zones and all that?
Yeah. How did everyone figure out steel around the same time? It just kind of happened. I don't know, man.
Well, you can also attribute that a lot to, like, just, like, natural trade routes and how most of it works.
Exactly.
So
One
it's
person
like,
was like, check out this iron I got, and another guy was like, that's cool.
so what happens if you mix it with some other shit?
Yeah, what if you mix it with this?
It's like, what if you take iron and you fold it in with steel, and it makes it 7 times stronger than regular steel? We'll just call it Damascus because it was made in Damascus.
Oh my god, I've been watching so much of Fortune Fire, and everybody's like, Damascus steel.
But anytime someone's like, I'm gonna forge weld Damascus, you're like, oh, you lost. You fucking lost, you idiot.
Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. No. We got into Damascus, now I can't remember what I was gonna say.
You're talking about UFOs.
I wasn't even gonna get to that yet.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Hey, did you hear about the Pentagon saying those are actually UFOs and they don't know what they are and there's possibly aliens?
Well, what does UFO stand for?
Unidentified alien craft?
Flying object.
So if the Pentagon's going, we don't know what it is, then yeah, it's a UFO. It's an unidentified flying
They are
object.
saying that aliens are real. And we could all thank Tom DeLonge
Look,
for getting the
you
truth
let a
out
rock
there.
fly past the Earth faster than anything else can see, and you don't identify it. It is an unidentified object.
Did you see that ship? It was like flying like vertical. It was like
Yeah, but guess what?
The Tic Tac.
Sometimes instruments fuck up, and sometimes people see things that aren't really there.
it's on camera.
Check.
And that's, dude, I saw a picture of JFK shaking hands with an alien. It was on a camera.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was in black and white. It had a grainy, filter on it.
These are actual Pentagon videos.
Alright.
You guys...
Still an alien gets on the nightly news and is like, what's up? You know? Like...
Here's the thing. We live in an infinite universe with infinite possibilities. I do not believe we're the only species or higher functioning being out there. But there's no fucking reason that a set of aliens would come to the Earth when all they can do is stay a fair way away from us and notice that we're just nuking each other for fun. Why the fuck would you want to come down here?
They're scout ships.
Also, well, one reason to come down here is to harvest all our gold and then keep us from going to the fourth dimension.
What?
Beyond none.
Look. Subscribe to your Scientology elsewhere. Not here.
Also, yeah, they could come down to invade and enslave. They could come down to make peace. They could come down to, like, I don't know, tie your shoes when you weren't looking.
Hold on.
Like, Chris said, infinite possibilities.
Now, what do you think about the theory that aliens used to come to Earth way back in the day all the time, but now that we have evolved and have more weapons and everything, they stop coming because they're more cautious of our behavior towards
Yeah, but do you know
people coming.
how hard interstellar travel is?
They could they could blow the planet up with a blink of an eye if they can make it to
But
Earth.
what if they don't want to hurt us? What if they wanted to help us, but now they're like, we don't think we can help
That's
these
stupid.
people because they're
Well,
just.
if that's the case, then they've never been to Earth, and fuck them. You know?
Because as soon as an alien steps foot on this planet, you know exactly what the fuck is gonna happen.
Well,
Hey, what's that weird thing over there? Oh, is that?
well, do you
Or
think?
We'd be like, hey, buddy, and then the alien dies because it's never experienced
Well,
our germs.
do you think they're just egomaniacs, and now that they come down, we won't think they're gods? We'll know they're aliens, opposed to back in the
That's
day.
a very distinct possibility. It could be like a species of really vain and petty creatures that are like, well, now that they don't like me, I don't want them anymore.
Now that they know we're gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. That could be a thing. I subscribe to the theory that this is not the home planet of Earth, and we're actually in the 41st millennium, and the Emperor of mankind is going to show up one day, and he's going to give us a Primarch, and he's going to introduce us into the Galactic Imperium, and we're going to have to fight Tyranids. It's going to be rad.
Well, I would rather be a part of the Galactic Federation and just let me have that. Alright?
Yeah. I want to be Captain Picard in real life.
I want to be Captain Picard, right?
I'm just not smart enough. I just know I'll never be able to talk my way out. I'll never out-negotiate a Ferengi.
No, you're not British enough.
I'm not British. I'm not a weird French guy with a British accent.
So, what would you guys do if, like, the next morning you turned on your phone and there was proof that there were aliens? What would your first reaction be? Would you be scared? Would you be excited?
Yeah, like, ah, shit. Well, I guess they're real. What do I do now?
And send Chad a text message of like, wow, you called it. I'm going back to sleep.
GG, no re. You know?
You guys are
Sorry, I
lame.
called you weird all those times.
I'd be excited.
Oh,
Although,
yeah, I'd be excited.
I wouldn't be the one like in Independence Day going on top of the building with the sign, being like, "Come get us, save us."
No, you definitely be the one that's like, come help me.
No,
Yeah.
it's like look at the light in the sky.
Cheeks red. My next. And they'd be like, ew, what the fuck?
No, they don't have.
Your asshole.
They don't have to anally probe anymore because they upgraded technology. That's why you don't get people probed anymore.
No, I think it's because now that these things exist, it's a lot harder to fake UFO photos because everyone has a phone. So if a UFO does fly over, everyone would instantly start photographing it.
Or they're being more cautious now that our technology is upgraded. So they're like, we can't get seen.
Chad, you're thinking they're like 50 years ahead of us. They're like 50 billion years ahead of us if they're flying around.
I like to think a lot of the old ships were scouter ships, and now they're actually able to come and actually maneuver and do stuff. It's like us sending the Hubble thing to Mars.
He thinks like 200 years solved something. Chad, you haven't been to the moon in like the last 50 years.
We went
The
there last
fucking
week.
Voyager 2 probe just got out of the just past Jupiter, and we launched that 50 years ago, you know?
Why can't you just let
And
me
that
have
shit's
this?
primitive as fuck.
Like, we're at least finally sending rockets to space and landing them back on Earth, thanks fucking Elon Musk.
Yeah, thank you, Elon. Thanks, SpaceX.
See,
Thanks, Bezos. He's working on one, too.
I
Thanks for
personally,
doing more than the actual United States
Hey.
government at this point.
Well, I mean, they defunded the shit out of NASA.
I personally believe that we have the technology to do all that, but there's a treaty among the countries saying we will not go into outer space because the aliens will fuck us. And our
Or, if you know how the United States works, we go, fuck that. Moon's ours. Mars is ours. Fuck you guys.
There's allegedly a flag on the moon.
I mean, and it's ours. The moon's ours. China can go fuck itself. India can go fuck itself. Moon's
And
ours.
they can both have, Mercury and Venus.
Yeah, you guys can have those shitholes. You can have the new moon we acquired. You know, the one that's the size of the VW bus. That's your moon. We're getting the big one.
Dude, and it's one of those weird things. Like, I work with, if you dare see it, hi guys, I'm glad you're watching this, but I work with people who don't think the moon landing was real.
Oh, we all know them.
And they think that, vaccines are, bad for you in some ways. And I'm like, look,
where do you work?
I work with these people, I like them, I don't have to agree with them, but shut up.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
The fact of the matter is that it's like, everybody's entitled to their opinion, go for it, but, oh god. There's plenty of shit that I want to just be like, yeah, this is not something I really subscribe to, so...
Yeah. Like, I believe the government killed JFK. Like, for sure. I
don't doubt that.
I believe the government did that, but I also believe the government got us to the moon. So it's like, you gotta pick and choose.
With the JFK thing, I believe that the government had other shooters out there, but what's his name was actually the one that killed him.
Oh,
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald was the
he
one that killed
definitely
him.
didn't do it.
He might have done it, but I think he got
I think-
Ultra into doing it.
Well, I think he had all that stuff, and he went off on his own to kill him. But the government definitely had other snipers because there are reports of people
The
seeing
magic
like
bullet theory,
yeah.
I know. What
curved.
Was it?
You
I think
curved
it was
the
a Whitest
bullet.
Kids You Know skit where it was like Lee Harvey Oswald sitting up in the book depository with a gun, and he's like, "Don't worry, Mr. President, I'll save you," and he like cocks the gun. You know?
Well, that's what's weird at least about that. There's plenty of other weird shit, but it's like, the caliber of bullet that they said would have come out of that gun would not have put a hole in the back of his head that big.
No, he was using
He also grabs his throat and leans forward first before getting shot in the back.
no,
So
because
that's weird.
he wasn't using what are those bullets called?
There's a lot, Chad.
The one that
Hollow point incendiary, lead tip,
5.56,
oh my god,
7.02.
full metal jacket.
he wasn't using a full metal jacket bullet. He was using something else, and the bullet he was using wouldn't have blown through the president like it did.
Yeah, we all know it's sketchy. Also, I like the way X-Files did it, where the Smoking Man was like, to serve your country, you have to kill JFK. So he goes to do it, but then the last second he's like, I'm gonna get a root beer. And while he's getting the root beer, he hears the shots, runs to the window to see what's up, and then notices he has the gun, the president's dead, and he didn't do it, and cops are already running up the steps, and he's like, holy shit, I was set up. You know, like, I like that theory.
That's cool.
Or the comedian did it on the grassy knoll. That's a cool one.
Or the umbrella guy did it.
Actually, the umbrella guy didn't do it because the umbrella is actually a sign of protest dating back all the
No, I
way
know.
to the 1920s.
That was just a funny
It was just
conspiracy.
some guy who was really into history and wanted to do an obscure protest saying, fuck you, JFK, so we brought in an umbrella on a sunny day.
And they thought it was going to be an
Also
umbrella
wouldn't be
gun.
able to, like, fire a bullet from an umbrella because it wouldn't be able to hold
First
back
of all,
the explosion.
Did you ever see
They
Batman?
had, like, cane guns, like that guy, that CIA agent that got killed with the bullet, the uranium bullet underneath that bridge that was shot out of someone's cane.
But I mean, like, that is, like, such a low caliber round. It's not
Yeah.
fucking...
Well, he didn't die from the wound, he died from the radiation poison.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
see Batman
Ted
Returns?
Cruz said his brains ended up on the back of the fucking...
Oh, you know when Jackie O jumps out onto the back? She's not
Yeah, that's
very
his
dark.
brain.
She's trying to scoop his brains back.
Oh,
Imagine that panic that you're just like, yeah,
I
this
can
will
fix
help.
it, I can fix it. You know, like, Jesus Christ.
well, on that
We
note,
just laugh about it now.
We laugh about it now because we're monsters.
Wow.
We've been desensitized. We play video games where you're decapitating and blowing people's heads off all the
I
time.
don't think it's desensitization at that point. I think it's just like
Normalcy.
yeah.
Well, on that note, thanks for watching Just Your Average Podcast.
For like the last 5 minutes too.
Yeah.
This has been a fun episode. You guys have fun?
Yeah.
Don't forget to like.
Definitely heard that.
Of course. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified. And share this video when you see it. Help us out. You get sucked. Bye.